if you could guide anyone that's listening to this podcast right now that, you know, maybe is trying to pursue a career that they're not maybe equipped for at the moment, or, you know, trying to figure out how to market themselves, because we all are, like, with our digital world, everything's on our phones, we're always trying to market ourselves, or monetize what they're doing creatively or as an athlete. Like, what would you tell these people?
I would say always don't stop, right? Don't give up. It's going to be tough. It's not going to be fun, and it's not going to be easy. And to set goals, small goals. It's I'll use social media for an example. It's like, okay, look at little goals. Like, okay, I reached a certain level on activation. I reached a certain level of followers. This works for me. This doesn't work for me. But don't take it too seriously either, and don't gauge your entire career off of stuff. But set small goals, small enough goals to where you can achieve them, and then once you get there, you can move on to the next goal. And you know it's the best way to stay consistent and stay in the game, and don't, whatever you do, just don't listen to other people telling you can't do something, because you can. I'm a perfect example of it. I've had so many people tell me I can't do this, I can't do that, you shouldn't do this, why are you doing this, I don't believe it. And then that starts to change, and that starts to morph into, how do I do what you do? And once you start hearing that, you realize, yeah, I'm glad I did what I did. I'm glad I stuck it out. Because the people that are telling you that stuff are the people that are not only jealous, but they secretly want to do what you're doing. And they want to be you, and they want to be involved in what you're doing. And they don't want to see you do it for one reason, just jealousy. And once you get past that, it starts to move pretty quick. It's kind of like don't take comments on Instagram too seriously. Don't take the comments on social media too seriously. Don't who gives a shit about a heckler? Who cares? Do you figure it out and just keep going, and just keep your eye on the prize, which is leveling up and continuing to level up and keeping those little milestones going, because before you know it, you're halfway up the mountain. And it's easy just to turn around and go back down. It's easy to just stop moving. It's easy to sit down and take a rest for years and years and years. But if you just keep inching forward, before you know it, you'll be at that top. And you just got to stay at the top. And once you're at the top, don't ever forget what got you there, because if you start forgetting what got you there, you'll start sliding back down. So you got to stay on edge. You got to stay sharp, and realize that, like, that the 20-year-old Hans that started in this industry, I still think like that every single day. And I always think about what can take it away from me at any time, because I know that I don't want to go back to that spot. And I don't want to be that person that has to relearn photography, relearn how to use a computer, relearn how to design all these things, relearn how to talk to athletes. I don't want to do that, but I'll stay in the game, and I'll still stay sharp, and never burn bridges with the people that help you get there. And just realize that sometimes, you're going to have to take one for the team. And if it sometimes it doesn't go in your favor, but it may be for the benefit of your career long term.